Okay, so this is a serious video. There's no jokes right here, right now. This is dead serious. We ain't gonna do the name calling. All we're gonna do right now is provide the facts. That's all we're gonna do is provide the facts. Now, I have a problem. I have a problem with people that like to systematically destroy things that I care about. I have a problem with people that want to take down people that I care about. I have a problem with people that are not the best of people, that like to attack people when they themselves are not squeaky clean. Now, who I'm referring to is a guy that I had a problem with last year that goes by Digibro. Because I don't want to come into this with the name calling. I just want to bring facts. So, he recently made a video. I want to say it was either today or yesterday, but he made a video coming at Crunchyroll. Mind you, dude used to be a part of Crunchyroll as far as they were one of his sponsors. They sponsored him. He was at the last Crunchyroll event as a guest. So he was at one given point, they were rocking with him. Now, a year goes by, a lot of things about this guy come out, and I'm imagining Crunchyroll decided to disassociate themselves with it. Not even that I'm imagining, because I actually, this past Anime Expo, I was around, I know some things. Companies are not going to want to associate themselves, especially Crunchyroll, that, they're a clean company. Of course, they have whatever anime or whatever, but that's just entertainment. They're not going to want to associate themselves with somebody that are openly supportive of loli porn, of anything of that nature. They're not going to want to be supportive of that. They're not going to want to be supportive of somebody that has openly been caught red-handed saying racial slurs on Twitter openly. They're not going to want to be. And in case, because this is all, I'm just providing facts. I'm going to show them on the screen a couple of the images of some of the things that Mr. Digibro has said in the past. And you guys could be the judge on whether or not you think any of these things that were said were offensive. Because we're going to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot support and I cannot stand by with somebody trying to destroy, again, a medium I love, a platform I love, a company I'm very fond of and I rock with, and a close friend of mine that I call a brother. I'm not going to stand by that. So, for starters, let's take a look at this tweet. This was made August of 2012. He said, as you can see, I think I'd fail as a famous person, blah, 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 blah. I don't think saying racial slurs and prejudice slurs, whatever you want to call those, I don't think those are particularly good things. That's why a company is not going to want to associate themselves with you. It has nothing to do with a creator that they're putting on the platform or any of that nature. That's you right there, bro. That's you. You said this. Not him, not Crunchyroll. You said that. And who I'm referring to is, because, again, and we're going to keep going through or whatever, he basically, in his video, coming at Crunchyroll, trying to discredit it, trying to get people to stop rocking with Crunchyroll, his whole problem, in essence, all of this stems from the fact that he was not invited, but my friend, the BardockObama, a.k.a. Saving the Bees, was. He was invited as a guest at Crunchyroll, and Digi was not, because, again, companies don't want to associate with people that are openly doing this. Another one. You can tell I've been listening to rap all day because, as you can see, right? You said that. Bardock ain't say that. Crunchyroll ain't say that. You said that right there, right? Well, whenever I think of anything involving Dragon Ball Mexicans, I think, again, that's him. Nobody else. And the last one. Mine was when discussing how I want a monocle to wear while telling pretentious jokes. Here's one. Again, you said that. You. Not nobody else but you. So this is the type of individual, and if you've seen my previous video from last year, then you've seen where he was openly supportive and upset with Patreon because they were not going to be supportive of people that were drawing LOLICON porn and things of that nature. He was supportive of that, and he was against Patreon for getting rid of that. And then there's a clip that's been making the rounds. I'm going to personally put a disclaimer that I don't know the full context of all this, but it's been going pretty viral on Twitter as of the recording of this video. and I believe he was on some show, and he was talking about LOLICON and, you know, loli porn and things of that nature, and he had this to say about it. Again, I don't know the full context, so disclosure, it could be something a little bit different, but this is something that a lot of people are saying as well, is evidence and a testament to his character. Play the clip.
What does that mean?
It means that I am a huge fan of illustrations of little girls getting fucked.
Oh.
So with all that being said, this is just a little demonstration of this guy's character. Doesn't seem to be that great of a guy. So if Crunchyroll doesn't want to rock with you, I think that there's justifiable reasons there. If you're not invited as a guest to Crunchyroll, there's justifiable reasons. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to, one, blame Saving the Bees, blame somebody I call a brother of mine for you not being on there. And then on top of that, trying to discredit Saving the Bees. Now, I've always been an advocate of, because at the end of the day, we're in a time where bullying is a very, very big deal. And I'm not supportive of bullying at all. So if somebody is going to come and disrespect and try and tarnish and try and discredit somebody, I absolutely feel you could do, of course, two things. You could try and ignore it, but when it comes in drones, it's hard to ignore on social media. It's a very touchy line. Or, yeah, if somebody's going to clap back at somebody, I absolutely say, yo, what, are we just going to live in the bullying? We're going to continue to allow people to be bullied? So, of course, Saving the Bees is the type of person, if you are going to try and discredit his name, if you're going to harass him, call him racial slurs, he will absolutely respond. What his followers do is a whole different story. I can't control you guys. He can't control his people. Nobody can control their fandoms, right? We can't control our people. We can't control, I love all of you guys, but in reality, you guys are going to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So he was basically making claims that Saving the Bees shouldn't be a guest because he does witch hunts and harassment. No. If he sees something is morally wrong, or if you've said something to him in a derogatory way, he's going to speak his piece. It's not his fault if his fans think that you're a bit of a, you know what I'm saying, twisted a little bit. Again, I'm not trying to do the name calling. I'm just trying to provide facts. So forgive me if you're taking it that way. But again, I'm not trying to say whatever, because I could say some things or whatever after all of what I've seen within this day. But, you know, we're gonna leave the name calling alone. And then on top of that, something that really, because you know, it's a couple things combined. You're attacking somebody that is like a brother to me. But then also, you're discrediting Crunchyroll, trying to get people to not rock with Crunchyroll when it is one of the best things for the North American industry. People that, for example, a lot of the people that, even if you watch on illegal sites, you do realize that the reason why a good majority of the stuff that we watch is out at such a timely manner now, we're not in the era of sometimes you might have to wait 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month for something that you wanted to get subtitled because it had to just be a random Joe or a random group that were like, okay, we're going to subtitle, we're going to do the subtitling for this and that. It was all, of course, illegal. People just wanting people to be able to enjoy it. And, of course, other aspects of trying to make money and stuff like that. But we're not in that era no more, even on the illegal sites. You know why? Because of sites like Crunchyroll and Funimation. Because they have these series out within an hour of sometimes even less than the Japanese releasing it. So even if you get it on a different website, 9 times out of 10, you are watching Crunchyroll subtitling. You are getting it that fast because of Crunchyroll or Funimation, one of the legal guys. So in his video, he discredits Crunchyroll and basically tries to say that you shouldn't rock with them. He's not going to support them essentially because he's not going to spend $7 a month, which $7 a month to watch all the anime you want. You know, at the end of the day, I don't tell people what to do. Fair enough. You don't want to spend that money. Anybody that don't want to spend that money, I ain't judging you. I ain't saying nothing. At the end of the day, that's your choice. I don't have my hand in nobody's pocket. But to try and discourage people because of a Flash player? I watch anime on Crunchyroll or Funimation's app almost every day with barely a hiccup. So to use your bitterness at the fact that you're not invited to Crunchyroll Expo to try and tarnish the names of Crunchyroll, saving the bees, trying to take money out of his pocket, trying to mess up his sponsorships because you're not invited, that is sad. That is sad, and it just showcases even further what type of person you are. And people that want to listen to somebody that says things like what this guy says, hey, do what you do. Personally, I could not stand by and just see this. It's disgusting. I don't want to see my friends. I don't want to see a company that I rock with and that does so many great things for the industry. We would not have a good majority of the shows that we watch in the timely fashion that we get them if it wasn't for these companies. So to try and basically say that they're no good all because you didn't get invited to a show and somebody that you don't like is, yeah. Sorry to bring this to everyone's attention, but I can't sit by and allow somebody to just tarnish the reputation of a company, tarnish the reputation of my friend, and try and discredit and ruin things that for years upon years, I've tried so hard to support the industry. I've tried so hard to make it aware for people to support the industry. And this guy, because he didn't get invited to an awards show, wants to tarnish all that and use that petty reasoning to go in on a Flash player, to go in on the way the site is structured. It's sick. And yeah, I'm sure dude is going to have his response. Don't really care. Do what you do. I'm sure you think you're tough and all of that. Enjoy, brother. All I wanted to do is speak my piece and say, that's nasty. You need to stop it.
We making major moves. Last and let the haters lose. We don't give a fuck.